This looks good. Hello, Pontiac. Hello, Roadkill.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo.
Man, that's awesome. Great to see you guys. Amazing to be here for the 10th year of Roadkill Nights powered by God. My name is John Hammer, and I've been blessed to be here for many, many years. I recognize so many of you guys. We've got a great day for you today. All right, we're going to talk to some important folks. We're going to take a peek at some really cool race cars, and we're going to give you the opportunity to be part of this action as well. So you'll learn all about that as you keep going. But up first, I'd like to bring up the mayor of Pontiac. Good morning! I'm Tim Gravel, the mayor of Pontiac. I want to welcome all of you to our great city. And most importantly, I want to say how thrilled we are to have this event back in Pontiac for the 10th anniversary of this event and in downtown Pontiac. Nothing symbolizes and represents the car culture of Pontiac and all of Southeast Michigan better than driving on Woodward Avenue. And that's what this event is all about. It's about drag racing, real drag racing for the average member of the public on Woodward. And nobody does it better than Dodge and Motor Trend. So let's give them a round of applause for doing this in the great city of Pontiac and doing it in our downtown and making sure that we're celebrating the great automotive heritage of the Detroit area and Pontiac. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Dodge and Motor Trend. So we got a lot to do. We're going to jump right into it. At this point, I would like to welcome CEO of Dodge, Matt Adler.
All right.
I'm not sure it gets any better than August in Michigan and muscle cars on the border. For the next 2 days, we're going to drive the most badass vehicles that Dodge and Ram have built on the streets and paved surfaces around here. In a way that would get you in serious trouble on the other day. That's the vehicle of controlled mayhem at its finest. We're going to take full advantage of permits and the amnesty program we get granted as the Brotherhood of Muscle is done for a decade strong. As you know, Roadkill Nights, the brainchild of Tim Knesset, is Dodge's most iconic event. It's for enthusiasts from garages and drag strips and starting lines around the world come together to truly experience Dodge performance, check out new products, experience thrill rides, drag racing, a massive car show, and so much more. I'm not exaggerating when I say fans from around the world. We've had people fly in from Australia. Dedicated is an understatement. And while we're impressed by the 21-hour flight time, we're not surprised. We know Dodge fanatics are all in from all over when it comes to all things muscle. That's why we created Roadkill Nights back in 2015. Back then, our event was up the street from the parking lot of the now demolished Pontiac Silverado. Fans crowded the gates, curious onlookers lined the fences just to catch a glimpse. This pop-up drag racing car show has certainly grown over the years, reaching over 350,000 attendees. It would have been even higher if COVID hadn't shut us down in 2020. And that's just on-site attendance. The impact grows exponentially when you think about all the people who took a thrill ride and shared photos and videos on their social channels. How about nearly 72 million video views over the years from Roadkill? It's become a must-attend event to kick off the annual Woodward Dream Cruise. And tomorrow will be no different. We know racers and attendees alike block this weekend a year in advance. And the 10th one in the books promises to be the best one yet. Because we're going to make some more history, starting today. We brought you here and closed down Woodward Avenue early to share some muscle car news on the eve of Roadkill. For over a century, Dodge has led the charge with fearless design and a defiant spirit. We've rattled neighborhood windows and used traffic lights like these as Christmas trees for more than 110 years. Dodge continues to make history by blowing by the competition in a way that only a brand that stops its drive full of Scat Hellcats, and Demons can. And we recently just pulled off one of the biggest power moves in the industry. Dodge made one of the largest gains among all automotive brands in the 2025 J.D. Power Initial Quality Study, climbing 24 positions to rank 7th overall. Then, just over a week ago, we climbed an incredible 31 points to claim 2nd place among mass market brands in the 2025 J.D. Power Appeal Study, with Durango ranking 1st in the upper midsize SUV segment. This is the largest gain of any brand in any category this year, and that speaks volumes. It says that this is a brand underpinned by bold muscle, outrageous attitude, and intense performance. And it's a brand that backs it up with real quality and an impressive ownership experience. This rise in the ranks is the kind of momentum that proves we're not just meeting customer expectations, we're exceeding them. Appeal is all about a customer's connection with their vehicle. And that's also what Roadkill Nights is all about. We see passionate people, a love of performance and community. So it's fitting for a brand that always brought the brotherhood along for the ride to make some news with a vehicle that can carry the whole crew. Durango, our 3-row muscle SUV, has been pairing it up. It's more than just awards to tell a story. Q2 U.S. sales surged more than 50% over Q1. Retail sales are up 36% year over year, and they're also up 47% over the first half of 2024. This reinforces the philosophy. Dodge is built on muscle moves metal. An SUV unlike any other, and you can now order to be unlike many others. The 26 Durango SRT Hellcat Jailbreak, a full throttle personalization program for the Hemi-powered 710 horsepower supercharged beast. We broke our own rules and removed order restrictions and are launching new customization options that include 6 bold exterior colors featuring new over 26 Green Machine. Even the Brembo brake calipers and the seatbelts come with a choice of 4 colors. Wheel options, we've got 6. Badging, got 6 of those too. Not to mention a full menu of standalone optional features for more customization. In fact, we ran the numbers, and we challenge you to make a 101 from the more than 6 million possible combinations. We know for some of our customers though, those are the personal fleet of Dodge vehicles, 6 or 8 combinations still just isn't exclusive enough. Which is why we're going back and replicating the ultra-exclusive custom color program we offer on the 170. You want Striker Purple? You've got Striker Purple, but there's only one. Truly, and if you know program. One where our concierge will reach out to those select few fanatics, the ones who may just love their Dodge more than their firstborn. That's why we give every customer what they need though, and a configuration they want. It's about choice, and it wouldn't be a Dodge event if we didn't surprise you with some news. Starting with orders, planned next week, August 13th. That power choice on Durango extends to the powertrain. You now have the choice to pick all Hemi, all the time. Every Durango, from the well-equipped entry GT model to the 710 horsepower Hellcat, will come standard with a legendary Hemi V8 engine, giving drivers more power, more performance, and more value than ever before. We're bringing more horsepower to the masses. 2026 Dodge Durango GT receives a major performance boost with the addition of the 5.7-liter Hemi V8, delivering 65 more horsepower than the previous V6 power model, starting at a US MSRP of $42,495. The Durango GT becomes the most affordable all-wheel drive vehicle with a V8 in the industry, period. And for the first time ever, the Dodge Durango RT will be available for $392, delivering a massive 475 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. 150 more horsepower over the previous 5.7, delivering the most horsepower available in the industry for under $50,000. And last but not least, no matter how you measure it, 710 horsepower Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat now starts at a US MSRP of $79,995, delivering unmatched performance at a new level of value, making world-class muscle more attainable than ever before. Orders open August 13th for the GT and the SRT Hellcat, with vehicles arriving in dealerships in Q4. Orders for the Durango RT 392 will open later this year. It's another Dodge power move that delivers the affordable performance our Dodge customers demand and deserve. Now let's make some way for some more muscle.
Oh, right.
So I need storage 7 and 3. Oh, yeah. You want appropriate on the 7? Appropriate 7 great.
No, last year we unleashed the next era of muscle car performance.
Kobe.
All new
Kobe
Charger
9s.
a whole, and the kid is really fast too. It just so happens to be an ED. The Dodge Charger from Scat Pack is the quickest and most powerful muscle car on sale. 670 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time in 3.3 seconds. It's engineered the world's first 500 exhaust, has driven donut mode, launch control, is race truck equipped, and even showcases attitude adjustment motor. And we did it all without ever backing down from what makes it stop. Then we flipped the script. Again, we reintroduced the world's only four-door muscle car. The beauty is in the simplicity. Same platform, same 670 horsepower, same award-winning interior, same stunning design. Just 2 extra doors. With the available track package, drivers have the choice of an entry-level Scat Pack or one loaded with even more muscle car hardware. Radically quick, no matter how you build it. You know every EDs that make sound to warn you that it's coming. Well, these EDs make noise to tell you they're leaving.
They're leaving.
Don't sound like that just for the group. But as deep as all the electric motors will push you back into the bucket seats, we always knew that some people still want to feel the power.
I was recording
The good news, the Charger platform has always been designed to carry more than batteries. It's designed to carry everything you know about high output internal combustion horsepower. This is the all-new 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. 2 doors or 4 doors, 6 turbocharged cylinders. We've integrated our award-winning 3-liter Hurricane twin turbo inline 6 and created a 6-pack. It will be offered in 2 outputs, standard and high. The new Scat Pack with a 550 horsepower 6-pack HO produces 531 pound-feet of torque and does 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds, and a quarter mile in 12.2. Making it the most powerful version of the Hurricane introduction. Later this year, we're going to open for orders on the new Charger RT with a standard output 6-pack, delivering 420 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque. This is more proof Dodge is evolving modern muscle with uncompromising performance, relentless power, and unmistakable attitude. All models in the all-new Charger and Charger Daytona lineup are engineered with standard all-wheel drive, delivering wicked fast launches off the line. And this new 6-pack powered Scat Pack is loaded with performance features that ignite the drive, including an all-new 4th generation TorqueFlite 8C automatic transmission with refined shift quality and a front axle disconnect that sends 100% of the power to the rear wheels when you want. Standard mechanical limited slip diff, standard line lock, with a launch control, performance pages, standard wide body. The new Chargers are actually wider than our old wide body by almost 2 inches, and it's the widest car in the industry on sale today. Any wider, and we have to add running lights. An award-winning interior and user experience system, and you heard the high flow after exhaust. An exhaust system with dual mode tuning featuring electronically controlled valves and distinct sound characteristics and each drive mode. Third, the six-pack was formed to make a statement on avenues like Woodward, and it does. This next generation Charger lineup delivers the most horsepower and most torque of any muscle car, the widest body of any car in the industry, and working in the interior, and perhaps most important, what our customers have told us they want: the power to choose the powertrain that best fits their attitude. Because while regulatory standards will always move, and attitudes around EV will continue to evolve, we know one thing that doesn't change: people's desire for performance. For the 2026 model year, we absolutely aren't phoning it in. The 670 horsepower Charger Daytona Scat Pack now starts at $59,995. That is the most horsepower available in the industry under $60,000, period. And those that have been around long enough know we love our horsepower claims. And if we're going to offer the most powerful BEV under $60,000, you know what's coming next. Starting Wednesday, when we open for orders, this new 550 horsepower six-pack powered Charger Scat Pack will be the most horsepower available in the industry under $55,000, period. Two incredible cars with impressive power and price to back it up. And opening later this year for orders, the Charger RT is coming with a 420 horsepower six-pack SO starting at $49,995. The muscle car with the most standard horsepower. And on all of these, orders are available for an additional $2,000. This isn't just the choice of power, but the choice of doors too. We're meeting consumer demand, whether it's power, configuration, or trim levels, while at the same time meeting the demands of the market at large. Let's face it, we can't turn on the news these days without talking about prices, tariffs, or inflation concerns, and it won't take you long to do a comparison to see just how competitive we are when it comes to the combination of horsepower, all-wheel drive when you need it, and rear-wheel drive when you want it, combined with incredible tech, cabin space, and serious cargo room. Compared to the retired Challenger Scat Pack wide-body, you get 65 more horsepower, 56 more pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive, you couldn't get that, and it helps deliver a quicker 0 to 60 time. The new wide-body has the widest wheel, and the cabin delivers 4 more inches of rear legroom, over 40% more trunk space, and more standard safety tech for nearly $3,000 less. Let's recap the 26 model year lineup for those keeping score. The Durango SRT Hellcat is the quickest, fastest, and most powerful gas SUV on the planet, now starting under $80,000. The Charger Daytona Scat Pack, 670 horsepower, is the quickest, most powerful muscle car, and has the most horsepower in the industry available under $60,000. The 550 horsepower Charger Scat Pack is the most horsepower available under $55,000. The Durango RT392 is the most horsepower available under $50,000. The new Charger RT offers the most standard horsepower of any muscle car in the industry with a 420 horsepower six-pack, and the Durango GT, now equipped with a 5.7-liter Hemi V8, is the most affordable V8 all-wheel drive vehicle in the industry. In my book, that's premium. But you made it loud and clear to your head. There's one last thing. Burnouts are an absolute must. Dodge is a brand born to back it up, a brand destined to deliver, and we've always known that the best way to get people to buy into the power is to get them behind the power. This six-pack powered Scat Pack is no different. There's no substitute for experiencing it firsthand, and that's why we're here today, to put you in one of these beasts in a place that was born to love. Because once you feel the power of the Dodge, you'll know that these streets belong to us.